Hi, I'm Monickie.
And this is Felina B. Flossin. 5-Star Living is designed to support and encourage women in 5 areas of life. That's mind, body, soul, love, and laughter.
And each show will focus on just one of these areas. It's important to know that we believe that life takes balance. Without it, you could be left a little lopsided.
It's true. So the trend of today is everybody's looking for that 5-star rating. Well, how do you rate yourself? We want to help you get to your own 5-star rating.
Yes.
And there's a lot of effort put forth in that search of the 5-star life, right?
Right.
Many of us were not born with that silver spoon in our lives. And we weren't given the tools physically, mentally, or emotionally to succeed without great resistance. So when tons of effort and resources are put into creating that perfect life and it doesn't go as planned, it's easy to feel like we've failed.
Yeah.
Right? So having lived a few decades or so, we know.
Just a few decades, you know.
Just a few, I mean, 4+ for
Okay,
me.
4+ decades, you got it.
We worked tirelessly to build that perfect white picket fence lifestyle. And things don't always go as planned.
Nope.
We have tons of setbacks, setups, and occasional settling down that derails the perfectly constructed plan.
Yeah.
And this intended space in life in the time that we have mentally allotted does not match up. And oftentimes it takes quite a bit longer than what we may be comfortable in our peace of mind to handle. So we get frustrated. Oh boy, do we get frustrated.
Extremely frustrated.
And we want to throw in the towel.
Yeah.
Thoughts of failure creep in and we question, like, what are we doing all this for?
What are we doing it for? Thoughts of failure can just immobilize you. You can't move.
Yeah.
That fear thing is serious. So in these high pressure moments, we forget that success is not a final destination, but rather it's a journey of us attaining these goals. And throughout this journey is when we find our highest calling. Kind of reminds me of something that Oprah would say.
Love her.
Yeah, just recently saw an interview with her, and that's something she was talking about, that even she felt that she hadn't got to her, I think she called it her supreme, I would say destination for lack of better words, but of all the things that she's done, she still feels like she hasn't done that one thing that she was put on earth to do.
Wow.
So in what we're talking about today, you know, this journey to success is just that. We can get so caught up in the losses and you know, some of the successes that we forget about the journey in between and you know how sad it would be if we just don't remember those or we forsake those memorable experiences we've encountered on getting to the top of where we need to be. We should be happy just for the fact that we are in the race.
Exactly. And we spend so much time in that land of worry. That's a scary place.
Very.
And sadly, it doesn't help the bigger picture of life because worry doesn't help anyone. It's a fear that has not been substantiated.
Wow.
That's pretty deep, huh?
Say that one more time.
Worry is a fear that has not been substantiated.
Wow.
It's false. It's fake. It's not real. And it serves as a distraction for the purpose in which we've set out for. So spending time worrying and doubting would take up all of this mental space that would really be utilized in remembering how flipping awesome we are.
I'm flipping awesome?
You are flipping awesome.
Yes,
you
I
are.
am.
And so we have to throw out that, what do we call it? Debbie Downer. And invite Positive Patty. Come on, Positive Patty.
Positive Patty has to move in.
Yeah.
You know, living and enjoying each and every day with a high sense of gratitude and acknowledgement in the many little tiny successes. You know, everything is a success.
Yeah.
I read a book called Make Your Bed. I don't know if you've ever read it, but if you ever get a chance, you see it and you're like, it's this little bitty book and you're like, make your bed, really? What could this be about? But really it's about when you start your day, when you make your bed, that's your first success of the day.
Wow.
Because how many people just roll out of bed and you say that you're gonna make your bed, or you always have an intention to make up your bed, and you don't do it. But one of the things that this book was talking about was that in the armed services, that's that they teach them that if you start your day making your bed, you started your to-do list.
Wow.
You started your success for that day, which when you start successful, your day continues to be successful throughout the day. So you have to tap into that automatic joy each day in the beginning and do something successful.
So does it count to just kind of throw the sheets? I mean, to not necessarily tuck up.
We can call that like what? A half success?
I'm a work in progress. I mean,
we got to be intentional with how we, keep that positivity going. So if you're happy with the half made bed, then I suppose that could be something that pushes you.
It's a start.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But getting back on point, it is with the right mindset that we can push through just about anything in life and continue on this mission.
Yeah.
So be happy. Don't worry. Start off happy by doing something happy and good for yourself.
Very true.
Coming up, we're going to have some questions from some of our supporters that we're going to answer about this fear. I call it the fear factor. I know that was a show.
Yeah.
But getting over the fear and the worry of things. But first, make sure to like us on Facebook at 5 Star Living Show.
5 Star Living.
Once again, what is it?
5 Star Living Show.
5 Star Living Show on Facebook. Go there now and like us.
So a few questions from our audience. One that stood out to me was, how can we truly be happy even when all doesn't go our way? Boy.
That's hard.
That's a good question. How can we be happy? Because things are not going to go our way. Yeah. It's inevitable that we will have many successes, but the flip side is it doesn't. And so I would probably say focus in on the things that do go our way.
Right. You can't get stuck in that thing that didn't go your way, because unfortunately that's now part of your past.
Yeah.
There's a really cute scene in the Lion King movie where is he a baboon? I want to say the baboon is talking to Simba, and he bops him on top of the head.
Right.
And he was like, "Ow, what'd you do that for?" He said, "It doesn't matter. It's the past."
Oh, that's awesome.
Because you got to get over it. It's like you can't sit there and worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Keep it pushing.
And that's a song in the movie. Don't worry, be happy. So. I'm sorry, Hakuna Matata. Wrong movie.
Hakuna
Matata.
Yeah,
means don't worry. So just want to, kind of elaborate, because that's the scene that came to my mind.
Yeah.
Is that when things don't go your way, okay, you got to kind of get over it a little quickly.
Yeah, don't sit there and just be in pain about what's already in the past. Keep on moving and move to your success, huh?
Yeah, that's the only way you're going to get there.
Yeah.
One of the next questions is, what exercises can we do to be more consistent in positive thinking? Well, I know one of the things I tend to do is, this might sound a little crazy, but you got to kind of talk yourself through it. Sometimes you just got to talk to yourself.
Oh, yeah.
The positive affirmations
Yes.
always help. You got to look at yourself in the mirror every day and just tell yourself you can do this, because not always are you going to have somebody in your corner, or not always are, somebody like your accountability partner can't be there every moment of the day to be talking to you.
Right.
But you have to positively affirm yourself by, and even if you don't have a mirror at the moment, just kind of close your eyes, take a moment, and tell yourself that you got this.
Yeah.
You know who you are. You know what you're worth, and you know what your capabilities are. So just be positive to yourself first, and don't expect it to always come from somewhere else or from someone else. So that's just one exercise that I believe that you can do to keep consistent positive thinking.
Yeah, because the reality is you are with yourself 24 hours a day. You have to be your best friend. There's so many people that walk around in their own enemy.
Yeah, but
Well, who else is going to build you up if you don't? You can't always count on the next person, huh?
You cannot.
You have to, when you feel those negative energies, you have to counteract it like, no, I am victorious. I can succeed. I am built for this, right?
Yes. Yeah, you have to do that for yourself when nobody else is going to. What else?
Other questions that have been asked is, how does having a positive outlook affect our family and friends' attitude on ourselves? Well, going back to the Debbie Downer, who really likes to hang around with Debbie Downer?
Nobody.
Not me.
Nobody that I'm sitting here, I'm thinking.
I can't.
I'm thinking. No. Nobody. You know?
I run away from Debbie Downers because it's depressing, right?
Yeah.
It does not nurture us. It doesn't fuel us.
And then let's even get that a little bit straight too, so anyone listening doesn't think that we're talking about people that are just sad or having a bad moment.
Right.
Debbie Downer is that person who, I don't care what's going on.
Yeah.
They're gonna find
Yes.
the negative. It could be they just won the lottery.
Right.
Yeah, but
the taxes is gonna.
Yeah, the taxes are gonna be half. But okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're not talking about someone who's had a bad day. We know, we got you. We can be there for you. But we're talking about that person that no matter what it is, they're going to find the negative. So having that effect can really move people. Having that attitude can really move people away from you instead of towards you. So if you're wondering why you're spending a lot of alone time, you might want to check your attitude.
Yeah.
And find out if you are Debbie Downer.
Yeah. What are you thinking about and what's coming out of your mouth?
Yeah. Another question, which was really great, is how do our children see the world if we're always showing worry?
Ooh. Hey, so that's a really big one because we're molding children.
Yeah.
And so if they see us always being negative, they're starting off very young being negative. I saw the example of a woman that she would get a lot of plastic surgery. And nothing's wrong with that. However, when her young child watched her, she felt like she wasn't good enough.
Wow.
And so she had to get her nose changed, and so she was no longer satisfied with how she looked. And to start that at a very young age is detrimental. So as it comes to how they see us,
it just goes, they start to pick up that, and it becomes their habit as well.
Yeah.
So, wow. Coming up, we have some tips on how you can change worry and have a more positive mindset. But first...
Hey, make sure you like us on Facebook at 5 Star Living Show. Once again, that's a 5 Star Living Show.
On Facebook, we want to hear from you. Give us some feedback. What do you want to learn more about when it comes to your mind, body, soul, loving, and laughing?
Yes. So let's talk about how we can change our worry into a more positive mindset. In keeping a positive mindset, you have to intentionally, that's the word, I love that word, intentionally look at situations in a positive manner. Even if we're unsure of the results or it is uncomfortable, the situation that we have to have positive intentions on how it may work, how we train our mindsets to see the positive in all things. And by doing this, we tend to have better results because that's what we're putting forth into the atmosphere.
Be intentional. Be on purpose with your positive mindset. The second thing you can do is you can rate yourself every day on your 5 stars. How are you doing positively? What are you doing to think positive when it comes to your mind, body, soul? Are you loving more? Are you laughing more? You have to really take into account. You rate everything else. You know, if the food was good, you're gonna rate that. If the experience was good, you're gonna rate that. But how are you rating yourself? You got to take yourself into accountability in what you're doing to be a more positive person every day.
Very true. And with having that negative thought process, it tends to make us make decisions based on fear and limit the possibilities of a successful outcome.
Yes.
So we must purposefully think positive, and it will lead to making decisions that will make more conducive to the results that we're looking for.
Exactly. Hey, listen, we've run out of time, but we want to thank you for listening to us and joining us on this 5-star day. We wanted you to know that we believe in you, and we believe that you are going to have a 5-star life if you keep living keep doing 5-star things.
Yes.
Starting right now. We know that you could have chosen to be anywhere, but you chose to be here with us.
We thank you.
So for that, we say thank you, and we look forward to seeing you on Facebook at 5-Star Living Show and joining the accountability group, because we want you to love more, laugh more, all while taking care of your mind, body, and soul. And do me a favor, on purpose, make it a point to have a 5-star day.
You can do it.
Special thanks goes out to our sponsor, MVPphotographer.com, and our super producer, Mr. Dana Scott. We'll see you next time.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the 5-Star Living Show. Take care of your mind, body, and soul. And remember, love more and laugh more.